morning. Christy and Jimbo here from Crimbo's Chronicles. We're off on an adventure from our Des Moines campground. So let's get it going. We take you to fun places, don't we? So we are at the Surf Ballroom and Museum. What is it famous for? Well, I'm going to cross the street here. It's famous for the day the music died. Nice little monument out here. This is the final concert that these three played at. Ritchie Valens, Buddy Holly, and J.P. Richardson, the Big Bopper. The above legends played their last concert at the Surf Ballroom, Clear Lake, Iowa on February 2nd, 1959. Their earthly life tragically ended in a plane crash 5.2 miles northwest of the Mason City Airport, February 3rd. Their music lives on. Let's go inside. There's dedications on the ground. They still have concerts here. They said like a few a month, depending on the season. Thank you, sir. Yeah, they were performing a concert that was called the Winter Dance Party Tour. The Day the Music Died became popular because Don McLean made that song American Pie, and he's actually singing about it. How sad he was. Oh, we need to come check in. This baby grand piano has long been a part of the Surf's history, used for many years on stage. So this place has had a lot of famous people here. This payphone was used by Buddy Holly to call his wife Maria Elena in New York, and by Ritchie Valens to call his manager Bob Keane in Los Angeles on the evening of February 2nd, 1959. Looks like Maria signed it at the bottom. Oh, that's neat. Maria and Buddy Holly only got married in August of 58 before he died. So they were only married like 6 months, and then he died. She got everything. She still tries to preserve his name. This is the concert hall where they played, right there. Everything's pretty much the same from the 50s. Wow. This is the stage. The final concert. The Winter Dance Party Tour. And there they are. Ritchie Valens, Buddy Holly, and J.P. Richardson, the Big Bopper. Now, this is all before our time, so we are 70s babies, but we still know some of these songs, thanks to the movie La Bamba. And we just Googled a bunch of songs and found out we knew some from each one. The Big Papa with his Chantilly lace. Buddy Holly with That'll Be the Day That I Die. Ironic. Sorry. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of dark, sorry. It shows that the seat is reserved. This must have been the happening spot back in the day. Well, lots of famous people have played here. I don't know who, but apparently there are pictures on the wall that will represent. Oh, goodness gracious. There's B.B. King. Oh, this is... Oh, B.B.'s guitar. I got distracted by ZZ Top, sorry. ZZ Top's guitar. Oh. Charlie Daniels fiddle. You know, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Leonard Skinner played here. Willie Nelson. Kenny Rogers. I'm just going by what I'm seeing on who I know, but holy moly, Pat Benatar. Slash. Oh, how crazy, Frankie Avalon. Hootie and the Blowfish. Wow. A lot of people have played here. Whose guitars are these over here? Neil McCoy up there. Brian Setzer's Rockabilly Riot. Gene Simmons Band. Wouldn't that be Kiss? I don't know. Oh, how do you feel?
He made the guitar.
Yes, Peter Frampton. Oh, I'm missing it all. It's dark. Sorry. Oh, who's polka dot guitar? Buddy Guy. Oh, it's cool looking. Oh. So there's a bar. There's the Winter Dance Party Tour. Yeah. Every day things are going I don't know the word, sorry. Peggy Sue. Wow. Ritchie Valens was only 17 years old. Buddy Holly was 22. And the Big Bopper was 28. They're all too young. Just starting off. Chantilly lace. I see the record sitting there. Oh, wow. It's like a mini stage over here. Oh. Elwyn Musser is the one who took the photographs of the crash site with that camera. Because it was 1959, February 3rd, 1959 when they crashed. Hard to believe they were so young and got so much, figured so much out with the music. Oh, even Little Big Town. I don't know anything from them, but... Huh. Kevin Costner, isn't he an actor? It's time to leave the Surf Ballroom, but it's not the end. So after their concert, Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and the Big Bopper headed here to the airport. They normally would take a bus, and they flew out of this airstrip and met their fate. Okay, we've made it to the crash site. Well, we gotta go between this cornfield, two cornfields here. The landowner was nice enough to allow people to walk through his property because it's such a loved site. Isn't that cool? Giant pair of Buddy Holly's glasses, and all these people sign the pole and leave glasses. There's a room key. There's a half a lollipop. Some rocks and some pennies. All right, now we got to walk through the cornfield. It's kind of cool. Feeling a little Children of the Cornish. So, what can I tell you about the crash? The reason why the plane crashed was because of an inexperienced pilot, bad weather, and I have no understanding why they would leave at 12:55 in the morning, but they did, to get to the next place, I guess. So, here's something we learned from our friends. This corn is made for not to eat, right? So it's for ethanol and feed for animals, and I'm not sure what else. Sweet corn is what we eat, and that, according to my friend, the tops here would be much fluffier, and they just look different. And also the stalks would be shorter, so the rows would be a little bit shorter than these. I thought it was like 0.5 from the sign. This just keeps going. Are we sure we're in the right place? Yeah, I wonder how long it took for rescue or whatever to find these four out here. There's also the pilot that died. The memorial didn't even exist until '88 when a music fan came out here and created a memorial out here. There's supposed to be 3 records with each of the artists' names on each of them. And then he came out years later and did another memorial for the pilot, which I encourage you to listen to the song again or look up the lyrics of American Pie. It's basically Don McLean saying how sad he was when these 3 died. You know, the newspaper headlines, and everybody was so sad. So he named it The Day That Music Died. And they were singing, you know. Yeah, how far have we come? Oh, I can't even see. Yeah, it almost seems like we're at the end of something, no? Because I don't see the line keep going. But this was literally just left open for us, for people who love music and want to visit historical sites like this. Picked me a flower. Thank you. It's not coming off. It's stuck to it. All right, I think we're coming up on it now. It's probably like less than half a mile walk. It felt like it was a lot. It didn't really. We definitely needed to get some steps in with the all the driving we've been doing. So, this is where the plane crashed. Roger Peterson, that was the pilot's name. I think he was all of 21 years old. I could be wrong, but there's his memorial. And there's the records. And all the relics left. La Bamba. Now, Jimbo and I wouldn't know anything about any of these guys without La Bamba, the movie. That movie was a cool movie, and actually I know more about Ritchie Valens than I do Buddy Holly. I'm sorry, but I know everybody loved them. Well, this is a nice memorial. And we have come to the end of the line of the corn row there. Huh. All right, let me snap some pictures, and I guess we'll walk back out of here. All right, so now we're gonna head out of here. Memorial right there. It's really neat and somber and sad to be in the spot where they all passed away, unfortunately. I wonder what kind of great music they would have really come up with. I bet you so much. I mean, we really liked Ritchie Valens' music, and this. We listened to some music on our way here, and I got a little teared up. Also got teared up reading about Buddy Holly's wife. They married on August 15th, 1958, and he died February 3rd, 1959. 6 months they were married, and she was pregnant when he died. But she found out about him dying through the news, and the shock made her miscarry. So sad. That's a really sad part of the story. She did go on to remarry and have 3 other children, since divorced though. I don't know if I read that she's either in San Juan or she's in Texas, but she didn't go to the funeral, and she's never visited his gravesite in Lubbock, Texas, which is where Buddy Holly was born and raised. Very sad story, but they were pretty amazing in their short lives. Their music will play on and play on. Look them up. I like these kind of memorial sites too, or these kind of things we visit that are so far out of the way, as we are in central Iowa right now. Clear Lake, Iowa. 2 words, Clear Lake, Iowa. And it is farm country, rural. In Clear Lake, the little town was cute, and it was right along Clear Lake, which was beautiful, pretty big. But yeah, we can come out to something like this and nobody else is out here. You see dust in the air up ahead. I just saw a truck go by. I think that's what made me start talking about the fact that we're out here all alone. It's pretty nice. I kind of want to watch La Bamba again. I only seen the movie a couple of times, and I think it was like, I'd have been a teenager when it came out. I don't think I appreciate it as much as I would right now. All the Buddy Holly history I've had to collect over the last couple of days. Buddy Holly's bus that he used to tour in is in Ipecac. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Ipecac, Washington. There's a guy that owns it out there, and it is parked at a root beer place or something. Barbecue place. Something. So if you're ever out in the state of Washington and the Ipecac area, you can check out the tour bus. Now, there's different reports about the tour bus, whether it broke down or he just wanted to save time by flying, getting there quicker. They didn't even get 6 miles. They didn't get anywhere quicker. That's how far it flew. Didn't get very far. We've done all of Clear Lake, probably like the drive is like 15 minutes total. And all of these locations are here. We're almost to the end. Back out to the glasses. And I read somewhere, oh, there's no parking lot. And you just basically kind of park on the side of the road. But when we pulled up, there's actually a parking lot across the road. Free parking. Oh, you look cute in glasses. Super smart. All right. One last pick of the glasses. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Parking lot. See? It's not far at all. There's the glasses. It's not like we just walked a mile. Just kidding. I mean, a donation box I get, but what's the donation cooler? Let's see. Oh, they're donating water. Oh, and a Busch Light. What? Wow, that was not what I was thinking was going to be in there. I thought they were asking for money. That was super nice. Kudos.